No, not necessary. Only if it will Abhishekam Yoga, you can have it. Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you for today's Bhagavath Katha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veera Swami Jinamini. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Veera Namine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Please tell loudly her Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I pay my obeisances unto the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. I express all my gratitude and make many prayers to Srila Prabhupada for giving all of us a golden opportunity to go back to Godhead. All goes to Srila Prabhupada for his wonderful devotional services to Srimati Radharani and Lord Gopinath. Please tell loudly, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Hare Krishna. Today is Srimati Radharani's incarnation day. So we are celebrating her birthday today. I welcome you all for the participation in the temple's program after this Bhagavath Katha at 10:30. Now we shall continue with our Bhagavath Katha. We are in the first canto, 7th chapter and verse 25. Most of you must be aware of it. Otherwise, just as a reminder, I will tell you that Bhagavatam Katha is compiled by Srila Vyasa Bhagwan, who is also incarnation of Krishna himself. He has done this Bhagavath Katha compilation after finishing his 60 lakhs verses of Mahabharata. Of course, on the earth only 1 lakh verses is available. The other verses are available Devendra Loka, Pitru Loka, Sadhu Loka, Gandharva Loka like that. And after finishing this Mahabharata, he was feeling sad because Mahabharata, though it is a Pancham Veda, he himself has told it's a Pancham Veda, but still he was sad because both Dharma and Adharma is there, and people would only take to the Adharma this thing. Because this is Kali Yuga time, most of people are attracted for Adharma path for making easy money, easy wealth. So when he was feeling sad, as per the instructions of Narada Maharshi, who is also part of Krishna's incarnation, he has advised Vyasa Bhagwan to compile the glories of Krishna Paramatma. This is done in 18,000 verses in 12 cantos. But of course the glories of Krishna Paramatma during Dwapara Yuga, it is only in 10th canto. But Sri Vyasa Bhagwan has advised everyone to follow right from the first sloka of the first canto. Because he has explained many of the incarnations. Generally we are aware that only Dashavatara, 10 incarnations. No, it is many thousands of incarnations, several thousands of incarnations, because this creation has taken place trillions and trillions of years ago. Even scientists have agreed to that. It's not just 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000 years old as told by some people. Even scientists have agreed that it's trillions and trillions ago this was created. And Krishna Paramatma, who is the supreme God, in Goloka Vrindavana, which is his abode of the God, there also he stays as Krishna Paramatma only, along with Srimati Radharani, who has incarnated during Dwapara Yuga to help him in because Krishna Paramatma wants to save good people from the evil clutches. For that reason, she has taken care. But there are so much misunderstanding that she is he enjoyed his Rasa Leela but never married. It is not like she is in the form of bhakti, a devotee. Even in Goloka Vrindavana, Srimati Radharani, we say Srimati Radharani to give her a proper respect. But otherwise, she is in the form of a bhakti form. And she is the Jiva like all living beings. She is the first Jiva to appear at the time of creation. And after that only, Chaturmukha Brahma and other devatas have also come and we have all been created. Chaturmukha Brahma is created all the living beings, but only at the instructions of the Supreme God. He has not done anything out of his whims and fancies. So, and Vyasa Bhagavan, after compiling this Mahabhagavatam, he himself has told in this Bhagavatam, in the first chapter itself, that though several thousands of incarnations are there, he has narrated only few other than 10 Dashavataras, because the entire thing cannot be narrated in the lifetime. That is not impossible. That is never, we cannot understand. So, apart from Dashavataras, he also told about his incarnation and Narada Maharishi's birth, Narayana Avtara, Varaha, Hayagriva Avtara, Hamsa Avtara, like this, so many things have been created. So, as instructed by him, we have started from the first chapter. For the last few months, we are in the Bhagavatam first canto in 7th chapter. Today we are doing the 28th verse. I shall repeat the verse 3 times slowly. Everybody please follow, repeat along with me. Thereafter I shall do the narration. Tatayam Chavatrasa Te Uobara Ji Irasya Swanam Chananya Bhavanam Nudyanyaya Chaksharat Tatayam Cha Vatsara Te Bhuvo Vara Ji Irasya Swanam Chananya Bhavanam Anyaya Chaksharat Tatayam Chavatsara Te Bhuvo Vara Ji Irasya Swanam Chananya Bhavanam Anyaya Chaksharat Tatayam Chavatsarate Bhuvo Vara Jiharasya Swanam Charanya Bhavanam Anudyanya Chaksharat. The word to word meaning of this verse is Tata means thus. I am this, Cha and Avtaraha incarnation, Te your, Bhuvaha of the material world, Bhara burden, Jiharasya for removing, Swanam of the friends, Cha Ananya Bhavanam and of the exclusive devotees, Anudyanya for remembering repeatedly, Cha and Asakrat fully satisfied. Thus, this is told by Suta Maharshi to Saunaka Maharshi in Naimisharanya, which was earlier told by Shuka Maharshi, the son of Sukadeva, to Parikshit Maharaja. He is saying thus you descend as an incarnation to remove burden of the world and to the benefit your friends, especially those who are your exclusive devotees and are wrapped in meditation upon you. Here, the Krishna Paramatma, he is equal to everybody. There will not be any discrimination. There will not be any pakshapata to each and others. So, Krishna Paramatma here he says to benefit the friends, means they are good people who are good, his own devotees. He will, without any asking him to save him, Krishna Paramatma incarnates himself and helps them. Like for Prahlada Maharaja to save him, he is manifested from the wall. He made the wall as his mother. Unlike us, we are all born from the womb of our mothers. Krishna, the curtains will be open for darshan. You can sit and darshan, continue as much as time you have. And thereafter, 10:30, the celebrations of Radharani's incarnation will be there. Please try to participate in that one also. You can sit and have darshan. So, The Krishna Paramatma incarnates to save his devotees from the evil clutches. Like Prahalada Maharaja, Dhruva Maharaja, they have incarnated. Please sit down, please. Please sit down and participate in the class. So, thus you descend as an incarnation to remove the burden of the world. So, not only the one or two devotees, for the entire world, because there are many devotees are there. They are all to be saved from the clutches of so many, particularly in this Kali Yuga. We can't number them in how many enemies we have. In our own body we have enemies. Can you tell me what are those enemies? Krodha, anger, selfishness, materialistic desires, all these are our enemies. We should win over those enemies. Until unless we win over those enemies, we cannot be out of this life cycle of birth and death. Otherwise, each and every one of us, we had many lakhs of births earlier. Not as human beings, as animals, birds, worms, insects, trees, like that. Even mountains are living beings. Immovable remaining. In Ramayana, they have told that they had wings earlier. During Satya Yuga, they used to fly faster than eagles. But they are fly. Seeing the troubles created by the mountains to other people, Devendra, through his Vajrastra, he cut off the wings of all the mountains, excepting for Mainaka Parvata, which was saved in the ocean. And the same Mainaka Parvata has tried to help Hanuma when he was going in search of Sita Mata. And he has narrated about the mountains having wings and were cut off by Indra. So, to save every devotee, not only human beings, all living beings. For Gajendra Moksha, he has incarnated. It was only animal. Like that, he has incarnated for the purpose of saving all his devotees. And who are your exclusive devotees and are wrapped in the meditation upon you. During Dwapar Yuga, there are many devotees, like apart from Arjuna, all the Pandavas were his devotees. Akrura, Vidura, Bhishma, Pitamaha, all are his devotees. Bhishma Pitamaha was on the unrighteous path, Adharma path he was there to fight with Pandavas. But that was also a sankalpa of decision of Krishna Paramatma for Bhishma being there. If Bhishma fights from the Pandavas, Drona will come back here, Karna will come back, Kripacharya will come over this side, then no fighting will take place. But Krishna was necessary to kill many evil people during that time. For that reason, he made Bhishma to take part on Kaurava side. So it appears that Lord is partial to his devotees. Now when we tell about this one, we think that he is partial to devotees. Never, he is never partial to devotees. He loves each and every. For others who punishes him, it's only training. It's a siksha. Siksha means training. When criminals are put into the jails, what the inside people, they train them according to their wishes. Whether in washing clothes or washing vessels, to make prepare food, or for cleaning, agriculture, making textiles, everything they are trained. Whatever they are interested, they will train. Like that, God will train us. It's not a punishment. And he never wanted to kill even Ravana or Kumbhakarna. He never wanted to kill. Only he sent many of his own, Ravana's messengers only sent the messages to come and surrender to him so that he would save him. But Ravana, he did not hear to his instructions. So it appears that Lord is partial to his devotees. Everyone is related to the God. We have 9 types of relations with God. God is our mother, original father. He is original acharya. He is our original friend. He is a well-wisher. And we are all his wives. He is our Bharta. In this material world, ladies are considered as wives and men are considered as husbands after getting married to each other. But we are all known as, he is our Bharta. Bharta means it's not a Telugu word, it's a Sanskrit word. He is a protector. He takes care of us. That's the reason he is known as Bharta. Again, Bharya is also a Sanskrit word. Bharya means we are dependent upon him. So he is our Bharta. And also he is our well-wisher like that. And if you imagine him as your son, you can be Yashoda-like or Devati-like, you can imagine as a son. Like that, we have 9 different types of relations with God. That once we are born out of the womb of our mother, we have forgotten. Whereas Krishna also, again I am telling, Radharani's incarnation, I am not telling us birth. We are born out of his desire. Krishna's desire, we are born in the womb of our mother. If we are human beings, we are taken in the human mother's womb, who is also human. Animals, they have respective mothers of their own family. Like that. But whereas God, he will incarnate wherever he wishes. See, as a Dasharatha, who was a human being, he has taken the womb of Kausalya Mata. And here, for Devaki, Devi, she has just manifested. At that time, Kamsa was to show that she is pregnant. She was appearing as pregnant to Kamsa. But God manifested. He never got into the womb of Devaki. Like that. And Narasimha Swami, he came out of the pillar. He made the pillar as mother. Like that, everybody, God will incarnate according to his own will. So it is incarnation, not it is a Janma. And he is equal to everyone, and yet he is more inclined. Yet he is more inclined to his own men and devotees. He does not have any partiality, but other than that, he likes his devotees more. But otherwise, he would try to save everyone. When during the Kurukshetra war, it was not a one-day decision or one-arm decision. Yudhishthira sent his messenger through Drupada's Purohit to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra sent Sanjaya. Again, Krishna gave me like 3-4 times messages were informed to Dhritarashtra to enter into friendship with Pandavas and save the entire world. But he did not agree. For the purpose of his liking of his 100 sons, particularly desire of his elder son Duryodhana, he agreed only to do the war as told by Duryodhana. Otherwise, Dhritarashtra was a king. He could have ordered his son also not to fight, but he did not do. He has yielded to his son's desire. Like that, Krishna tried to save everybody, but when they went against his desire, it was necessary to kill him. So the Lord is everyone's father. I earlier itself told, he is our Paramapita. We have our own parents at home in the present material world, but we are all Krishna Bhagavan's son. He is children, and also we are his servants. You need not feel, if you are working with somebody, you need not feel that you are servant of that particular boss. He is never a boss. See, in the bank, MD will be there. He is not the owner. Only acts according to the instruction of the Reserve Bank of India. He cannot go even one word beyond the RBI's permission. Like that, he is under the control of somebody. Like, we are all servants of Krishna Paramatma only. When generally people, they do namaskara. In an ordinary way, if you do namaskara, it is wrong. We are not anybody's servant. We have to do this namaskara to only the Supreme God. Why means, see, namaskara, the meaning of that is the Sanskrit word. I am your servant. Saying that I am your servant, that namaskara means. We should not do namaskara. But if you do namaskara, imagining the antaryami in the opposite person, and he also does namaskara, seeing the antaryami in us, it is good. But in this Kali Yuga time, it is not at all possible to see. In our own selves, we are not able to see the God. How can we see the God in others? We only see his form as a human being and his other things. So, we instead of saying namaskara, good morning, other things, we need to tell Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Ram, all this, so that we will be remembering him, because we will be meeting so many friends and relatives every day. When you say Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Ram, other things, that means every time you are remembering the God. You are remembering the God. See, if you say good morning, it is only for the morning period of 2 or 3 hours. good afternoon again for 2 or 3 hours. But whereas if you Hare Krishna, it's a prayer to everybody. Everybody, please sit down, please. It's a disturbance for others. Please sit down. Please sit down and have darshan. If you stand over here, it's a disturbance for everybody. Please sit down. If you want, you can sit there only. So, like that, please sit down, please. So, like that, Krishna Paramatma, he is not at all partial, but he is helpful to devotees as well as he is the savior of everyone, every living being, not only human beings, all living beings. And no one can be his father, and yet no one can be his son. We have mother and father, but Krishna is not having mother and father. He is not having mother and father. There is no beginning for him, there is no end for him. There is no end for him. And his devotees and his kinsmen and his devotees or his relations, as sons, as his servants, as his devotees, that is our relation with the God. Each and everyone will be having 9 types of relations. Whatever you feel, you can imagine that one. This is his transcendental pastime. It has nothing to do with the mundane ideas of relations, fatherhood or anything like that. I told you that Krishna Paramatma has not taken birth as we have taken from the womb of the mother. He has just appeared before Devaki and Vasudeva in the prison when they were kept in the custody of prisoners, prison. The Lord is everyone's father. So it is nothing to do with the mundane ideas of relations, fatherhood or anything like that. As mentioned above, the Lord is above the modes of material nature, and thus there is nothing mundane about his kinsmen and relationship in devotional service. In this materialistic world, we have relationships that we need to have. You cannot cut it down. As told in the scriptures, whatever relations we are having with our parents, brothers, sisters, if you are married with the other spouse, all the relations will be there. Again, when we have children, again we have relations with children also. We can never forget them. But otherwise, with Krishna Paramatma, it cannot be relationship what we maintain with in human life. Again, in human life, our parents, they are Pratyaksha Devatas. They are Pratyaksha Devatas. I am not saying God, Supreme God, I am saying Pratyaksha Devatas. Like other Devatas, they are the Pratyaksha Devatas. Whereas we have 33,000 crore gods are there. We 33 crores gods, demigods. We cannot see them. We cannot talk to them. Of course, few of them we can feel. Vayudeva, we can feel him because we breathe in and breathe out. And again, all devatas we cannot see. Again, fire god we can see in the form of Jyoti, or when we stow the light or anything we can see Agni. Rain god, when it rains we can see, but we cannot directly speak to them. Whereas the parents, they speak to us. They give us proper advices. We need to listen to them properly. Maybe sometimes it happens our parents are not educated with the present literacy what is required. But we need to take advice. Not only that, we have to respect. Even they are illiterates, we are highly illiterate. We need to respect our parents because we are here on the earth living this life. The reason is our parents. Similarly, our children. For our reason, our children will be there. So, when they become old, we should not put our parents in the old age home by paying some money under the caretaker of some institution. We should not put them because that is what happens is when our children see what we are doing. When we are going to grow old, when we grow old, even our children will put us in the same way, similar way in the old age homes. That should not have. If we take care of our parents, they will take care of us. This was told in detail in Mahabharata, how we have to respect our parents, how to have the wife, how to behave with a husband. Today, no husband and wife is behaving like that. But in Dharmavyada, he was a butcher. He was cutting the meat and selling. But he was pure vegetarian. Not only he himself, his entire family, his parents, everybody were pure vegetarian. As a profession, they were butchers. They were cutting and selling the meat. So he was serving. Dharmavada was serving his parents in all ways. Like a god, he used to worship them and he used to feed them in their old age, feed them at a proper time. Like that. Hare Krishna, everybody please who are on the back, please sit down. It's a disturbance for others, please. So, like that, he was serving, and though he was a butcher, a Shudra, he got all knowledge what a Vipra, a Brahmin will have. And one Pativrata Sri was doing all pure services to his husband. One time what happens, one Brahmana comes to her house begging. When he comes, she asks him to wait. But otherwise, at the same time, her husband also comes. He forgets the Brahman outside. He does all services, gives water to her husband, to wash his hands, face, to have bath. Then she serves him food, everything. Then the Brahmin outside, he says, "Oh mother, lady, why did you stop me? If you don't want to give me anything, why did you stop me?" That lady says, "No, I remember you, but my husband has come. I have to serve him." Then this Brahmana says, "Don't you have knowledge that you have to respect the Brahmins?" At that time, she will tell, "You are a Brahmin, you are a highly learned person, but otherwise, still you lack something. You go to Nepal. In Nepal, you find out the address. I do not know. There is one person who is by name Dharmavyada. You go, he will show what are the dharma, what is dharma, what you have to do, how to respect the husband, how to worship parents, all those he will explain you." And this lady did not know about it. He never saw that Dharmavyada. Only because due to her service to husband, she got the divine vision. With divine vision, she saw the Dharmavyada in Nepal and she asked him to go over there. Like that, Dharmavyada also never came in contact with this lady. But otherwise, he told that Brahmin, when he visited him, he told the Brahmin, "I know that you are coming because the lady has sent you over here who was doing the husband service." Like that, we need to respect our parents. We should never put them in old age homes. Today we have Radhashmi, we have Radharani's incarnation celebrations will be there. So other arrangements have to be made. But now we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 25 times. Still we have some more time, 25 times we will chant. Otherwise, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has instructed to chant 64 rounds on Japamala. Japamala beads, it contains 108 times. I think you know. It contains 108 times, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed us with the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. किसी बोलने माता जी जो है ना सबको सामने आएंगे ना Hare Krishna. Any one of you come, only one person, only one you please come. So we shall, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has instructed to chant 64 rounds on 108 beads. But we shall, in this Kali Yuga time, we may not have that much time. It will take more than half a day. So we shall chant as many times as. Now we shall chant only 25 times for now and disperse for now. And the evening we shall meet for Mahabharata in Hindi. And there Vidura is giving instructions of Dharma. What is Dharma and all those things to Dhritarashtra, trying to avoid the battle. Even before Krishna told Bhagavath Katha, Vidura has told Dharma to Dhritarashtra, Mahabharata will be in Hindi. So we shall chant Hare Krishna mantra 25 times and then disperse. Swasti prabhyavayantyam nyayena margena maishaha गोब्रह्मस्तु नित्यं समस्त लोका सुखिनोभवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिया बुद्ध्यात्मते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् परस्मै नारायणस्य समर्पयामि श्रीमनः सर्वं सर्वं श्रीकृष्ण मंगलम मंगलम मंगलते मंगलम. Please tell loudly about me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. This Hare Krishna mantra, please everyone tell loudly 25 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. This is the Mahamantra blessed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to us. I told you all the what he has given. At least the new devotees, maybe old devotees are doing on chanting beads, but all the new devotees, I pray to them, you practice to meditate upon this Hare Krishna Mahamantra either in your mind or loudly. At least you try it for 15-20 days or a month. It is not for just 1 month, it is for our lifetime, because we need to remember God at the end of our life. At the end of our life, we need to remember Him, so it becomes a practice. And when you, after 1 month, you see whatever karma action as a profession or as a businessman or as a student, what in case we need to achieve them, in case we need to achieve success, we need to, we should have a peaceful mind. If you chant this one, you will have a peaceful mind, and then only you will be successful. If you don't have peaceful mind, your whatever you are doing, work you are doing, that will be unsuccessful. So try to chant this Mahamantra for a period of 1 month and see how much peaceful you will have. So please start from today. So it's a good day today for the new devotees. Please please start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra and try yourself. The benefits what you, if you chant, the benefits I am not going to get. You are going to get the benefits. So like that. Jai Sri Radha Jai Sri Radha Krishna Bhagavan ki. Jai Sri Baldev Subhadramaya ki. Jai Sri Nasik Bhagavan ki. Jai Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki. Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Jai Sri Panchatattva ki. Jai Sri Madhvavan Granth ki. Jai Sri Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki. Jai Sri Prabhupada ki. Please try to participate immediately at 10:30 in the Radha Radharani's incarnation celebrations, as well today evening Mahabharata in Hindi.